much go ahead and take us off, bro.
Yo, so we're back from part 2. We got Peachy and Tabitha here. Man, you've been getting pretty lit with this. I'm not gonna lie. Do you got like you do any drugs? You got like a drug of choice?
I don't do any hard drugs, but I like psychedelics.
Smoke weed?
Oh yeah, I have my medical card.
Yeah, that's what's up. Right.
I used to grow my own too.
Ooh, you good at growing? Like you got your own like?
I was decent, yeah.
Oh, shit.
I had a 3-bedroom house at that point, and so one whole bedroom was dedicated to growing.
Have you ever thought about like opening like a grow or something like that? Like
no,
why not?
I don't feel like that's me. I feel like I would make, if we ever went recreational, I would be 100% open to doing a restaurant that is like full, like canna infused.
Yeah. We need something good, like an Italian restaurant or something.
I make really fucking good food with cannabis in it. My specialty is garlic rosemary canna pork chops.
Okay, shit. I don't even know what that is.
It sounds amazing.
It does sound amazing though.
Yeah, they're so good.
I feel like you eat fancy food.
Yeah, and I be feeding the guys I fuck with really well too. Like they be getting tomahawk and lobster.
No shit.
Yeah.
Then I found out Red Lobster don't even be serving lobster unless you order lobster. The lobster mashed potatoes is not lobster. I was like, oh. Yeah, so what like psychedelics? What kind of psychedelics? Like mushrooms?
Yeah, mushrooms.
Oh shit! Do you do them on like regular or like?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's like really important for your mental health to do those kinds of psychedelics.
Would you go to like DMT or like ayahuasca or anything?
Probably not.
Why not? No. I heard that's like a fucking emotional journey almost. Like
I have accidentally taken DMT before.
Accidentally?
Yeah, so it was in the weed pipe I took.
No shit.
And they didn't tell me. So
for like half a second was you gone? Like
I mean, I had like they call it like blasting off. Like I had.
So damn, you hit a good one. Huh? Somebody fucked you up. They tricked you.
Yeah, well, I wasn't even really smoking at this point, so I was just like not even remotely prepared for what was about to happen to me.
Yo, the weed with it, probably. Ooh, I can't imagine.
Oh yeah.
You wake up like fucking. I don't know.
Yeah. So does LSD.
You like LSD? I like acid more than
especially in my younger years before I had kids.
Shrooms I go like up and down too much. I feel like acid is more like you're fucked up, but it's mellow the whole time. Like, but I've heard people say the exact opposite too.
No, I mean, like honestly, LSD is just a more intense version of mushrooms. I feel like.
Yeah.
In reality.
I did fuck up take both of them one time at the same time, and like the shrooms kicked in first, but the LSD definitely took over, and I didn't even feel them.
Oh yeah, LSD is one of the strongest chemical components there is. So. Yeah. Everything that you can take is not gonna match what that is giving you.
Yeah, for sure.
And I love it. The way it makes your body feel, the way it makes your mind expand. It's wonderful.
You ever did anything crazy and like took it at work?
No, but I did take it one day and then woke up and had to go to the gym the next day. So I was still tripping while I was at the gym. Yeah.
That was a workout.
That was an intense workout, but I went so hard that day. It was great.
I feel like mushrooms don't last as long.
You know no, LSD is a good like 8. You feel it for the whole 24 hours after, you know. So it's definitely more of like you got to block out a whole day to do that.
Yeah,
it's best to do it in nature.
I always hear about dudes wanting to like do it at 10 a.m. and go ride their bike and shit. I'm like, man, I can't do that, bro. Like,
ride a bike is crazy, but it's fun. Oh, swimming is like the best. I love water anyway. I'm like an ocean, lake, river girl. Really? You'll see me there all summer.
Oh shit!
I already hit the ocean. I hit my favorite place, Miami.
Yeah, the pictures you gave us. What was those? Like
that was in Miami.
You was on the beach.
Yep.
Chilling,
South Beach.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was on a girls' trip.
Oh, how long ago was that?
Last month.
No shit. Yeah. Damn. Okay, so those are recent.
Yeah.
Do you want to travel?
Yes.
So how many states have you been to?
I go to. I'm not gonna lie to you. Most of the time when I travel, it's either Texas or Florida, and that's just because I love Florida. I know I'm always gonna have a good time there.
Anything out of the country?
Yeah, I've been to Mexico 3 times.
Have you ever, like, I always hear people going, I think you said you went to Turkey or some shit to get, like, surgery done as well?
No, I've never had any surgery done in Turkey. All my surgery has been done in Mexico. Shout out Body by Doctors.
That's what's up. How'd you find that shit?
Research.
Just research it out, huh? Mm-hmm. All right, yeah. The mommy makeover or some shit like that, too?
Yeah, that's the first thing I had done. I had a tummy tuck.
Here it's like 15,000 and down there it's like 4, 5.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I've still spent with all 3 rounds I've had done. I spent a pretty penny on my body.
Really?
but I've spent significantly less. Like what the work that I've gotten done in Mexico easily here would have been about $100,000.
Like, what's your monthly like maintenance just to like keep
If I'm
peachy
getting
peachy?
okay, so if I'm getting my on a month where I have to do all of my stuff. So like if I'm getting Botox and filler, this is counting all of those, which you don't have to get those done very often. Botox I mostly get because I have a bump from when my ex hit me right here,
Oh,
and so it
okay.
makes the bump go away.
You feel like it's just like a mental thing, or do you feel like people notice it?
No one probably notices but me, but I'm
Right.
very like
No,
Self-aware.
that's
self-aware,
okay.
yeah. So, but yeah, like average, if I have to do all my services in a single month, like Botox, facials,
Right.
waxing, spray between the spray tans, the inch long nails that I normally get, a pedicure because I always try to keep a pedicure on my feet. That's about a $3K month right there. Having to do all those services.
Man.
Lip filler is expensive. It's big. A syringe can run you anywhere from $400 on a low end to $700 on a high end.
What's the most expensive? Just one thing that you get. Like, is it your nails? Because your nails look crazy. So
My nails go anywhere. That's about $200 a month. No, I mean 2 fills in a month. If I do 2 fills, that's like that ends up being about $400.
You were showing me some pictures of some crazy shit. Like,
Yeah, because I get like inch long nails, and then they're always
They're for
bejeweled.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's crazy.
I like
Sparkles.
rhinestones.
I want to talk to you a little bit. Alexa Spencer is in the chat. She asked, "What made you start bartending?"
Money, girl. Money.
A lot of money in bartending.
And it's fun as shit. I'm gonna be really real with you. I'm definitely a bartender person. Like there are some people where you're just like, yeah, that it makes sense that you do that because you just are natural behind there. I like to be able to entertain people. I feel like I'm pretty good at it.
You make fire drinks.
And I make really good drinks. And I get to help people have a really good time. And sometimes I help people even just like out of, some people are going through something with their mental health, and knowing that you can help them in that moment is actually pretty cool.
No,
You can turn their night around.
That's like the old school like legend is like you go talk to the bartender when he's sad or whatever.
And they do. People do. People open up about their lives to me behind that bar. And I never would tell anybody what they tell me.
Right.
But
It's like a journal.
Yeah.
That's dope though.
A lot of town secrets.
Yeah.
Some wild stories.
I've had a lot of wild stories told.
What about like how much money you make bartending? Like, is it crazy? Like, you feel like you make as much as a dude?
Oh, just from bartending, I would say probably I make around like anywhere from like 3,000 a month to 6,000 a month, depending on what.
Let's throw in your content with that.
So my content, I would say probably last month was really good because of all the stuff I took while I was in Miami. I had crazy footage from Miami, so I made quite a bit last month. It was 2 figures.
I mean, that sounds good because people like to see you.
Or not 2 figures. Sorry, it was I made about 10. It was like 10.5.
Yeah. No wonder you drive a nice ass.
I need to get it fixed actually.
What kind of car you drive?
A Mercedes Benz.
Yeah.
My bumper's all messed up right now, but
How you mess the bumper up?
I forget how low it is. So I had a Lexus before this. I had an RX 350. So I've been driving like foreigns, but my Lexus was an SUV, so it was raised a little bit. This car is so low that I accidentally run over parking stoppers a lot, and they rip my bumper.
Man, I've done that shit at Quick Trip.
I've done it 4 times now.
You back up, and you can see people look over at you and shit. You're like, oh goddamn, that was me.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah, I did that.
It's embarrassing, and everybody knows my car too. So it's just like, I don't know how people know it's my car every time, but like even when I was at work one day, when I was working at a very well-known internet company here, and I was parked out front, and somebody that I'd never spoken to, never talked to, anything, is on my Snapchat. He says, I see you're working at here now, and I see your car in the parking lot. That's a nice car. And I was like, that is fucking weird as fuck. That's so weird.
That's one of those stalker issues.
Yes. Because how the fuck did you know that was my car specifically? I know I take pictures of it a lot, but like
to find it, like how did you actually recognize it?
How many so do you get along with the girls that you work with like now?
Yeah.
They're all sweet.
I mean, mostly I got along with everybody that I worked with, even when I did bottle service.
You never had like drama at work, shit like that?
No, I'm pretty like.
You seem chill, but
yeah.
I feel like girls hate you though. Like there's that certain like they don't even give you a chance, just probably because of how you look, or like maybe because of
all in the drama drama.
Yeah.
I mean, if they do, I just try not to notice it. Like at the end of the day, these are my coworkers, not my friends. So like
Right.
how they feel about me, they don't really know me. So how they feel about me is really irrelevant to my life.
Do like girls or like wives get mad at you when they find like
Yes.
their boyfriend's content on your
Mhm.
shit? Or your
I've
content
never
on your
had
boyfriend's
I've
shit?
never had somebody reach out to me about content because I will say a lot of out of towners buy my stuff more than
Right.
people here. But I know people find their man in my DM on social media all the time.
Right,
And then they, instead of just like being normal and like saying something like, hey, you know, my man's in your DMs, that's just like, you could say that and I would just block
Right,
him.
right.
It's not that deep. I don't
Do you,
care.
Is it like shit you even answer or like?
No. Or sometimes, usually when I message men back, it's like me trolling them.
I always hear a lot of girls say that's like, man, there's this guy in my DMs talking to himself, basically.
Oh yeah, I have like 10 of those.
That's crazy.
It's on Facebook, and they just have talked to themselves. Some of them have been doing it for years.
No shit.
Mhm.
Just hoping one day or
years. Yeah, they're just hoping that one day I'll just be like, come get me. It's never gonna happen, but they can.
Hopefully they're subscribing at least. Like
some of them do. Some of them will send me messages that say, "Hey, that content you made was fire." So like, but a lot of people have like weird usernames and they don't have their pictures on OnlyFans, so like I wouldn't know.
Right.
On OnlyFans. That's why I kind of like that. I know everybody that I sell content to.
Right.
Because Snapchat is a little bit different.
Do you sell content over Facebook too? Like,
oh yeah, people is I told you earlier, like when they hit me up, if I post a thirst trap on the timeline, they immediately hit my inbox.
Even on Facebook, I feel like Facebook is like the more like mellow, like.
No, they hit me up for content there too,
Anything
and the people on Facebook are very bold. Like they'll hit me up and be like, "I'll give you $1,000 to fuck right now."
Damn. That's very blunt.
Yeah.
That's a lot of words.
Probably do married or something too. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
probably. I feel like a lot of people that are married pay for sex.
On a normal day, how many messages would you say that you get through Facebook?
Oh, if I post a story, probably hundreds.
Really? God. I know when I reposted one of your stories or whatever, and yeah, dude, I got like 200, 300 views just like instantly almost.
Yeah, and anytime so I have a photographer that I'm contracted with, like we do work together. Anytime that he posts any one of my videos of my butt, because he'll just do like close ups of me like shaking my butt and stuff. Those go viral quick.
Really?
Yes.
Damn. Have you ever went viral like on like not locals?
Well, I mean, he's not local, so.
Oh, he's not local.
Yeah,
okay,
and then like the pages that share those content, like Cake Queens, Empire, and
websites.
What?
You gotta share my Empire.
Yeah.
Really?
And I got a Kirby Nerdy Baddies has shared me a couple times. They have quite a bit of followers. Like all these people have like hundreds of thousands.
And what are they just like? This is just like website, like magazines
Instagram
are old now, right? Like,
so yeah.
So like this is all just digital content.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's just like slow-mo close-ups of me shaking my butt. Really.
You get a lot of followers from shit like that. Like,
oh yeah, my followers will go up thousands in seconds. Like you will see it pouring in, and it's just going up so fast after one of those videos is posted. Now, because of how big my butt is, and I think there's a lot of people that hate on me, my videos get flagged a lot.
Can I ask how big is your butt? I feel like you know.
Yeah, it's 55 inches. I keep all my measurements.
We can measure. We have measures.
Wow.
I mean, I believe you, but we do have to keep one for occasions.
I've seen like porn girls do that shit. It'll be like 40s. You know what I'm saying? And that'll be like some.
Yeah, no, I'm a thick girl. Okay.
Man, I was surprised by how tall you are. How tall are you?
5'7".
So when you wear heels and shit, you're like.
I'm easily 6 feet tall.
You feel like that like intimidates dudes? Like. Heavy?
Yes, but I mean, I don't want short, unconfident men hitting on me anyway, because they're gonna be real sad.
Will you talk to a
They're
guy?
gonna be real sad.
Will you talk to a guy that's shorter than you in heels? Because you're gonna be up there
in heels. Yeah, because I don't wear heels. I mean, I do actually wear heels a lot. Let me not lie.
Like I noticed shoes tonight. How tall are those?
These are probably about like 3, maybe 4 inches.
That's not that bad.
No, and they're comfortable to walk in too. I don't. They probably look like they are, but they're comfortable.
What's the tallest?
My tallest is a pair of pleasers, and those are like an 8-inch platform. So it's like a 10-inch heel, I think.
So that makes you what?
6'7". Or no, sorry, not 6'7". 6'8".
How you gonna find dudes
No,
that tall?
I'm lying. I'm not mathing real good right now.
You don't make everybody feel intimidated because dudes just like most dudes.
I mean, nobody wears those in public. Okay.
Okay.
I wear those if I'm making like content in my house.
That's
So no one's gonna see me in those unless I go dance, you know.
Yeah, I mean, man, it would be hard to dance to something like that. Though.
I mean, like they do it every day.
You got like a stripper pole at your house?
No,
Don't do that.
I would. I just don't have enough space for it right now. But
We thought about it just to like. It seems like it'd be good aerobics. You know what I mean? Like good workout, good.
yeah.
I don't know how some of them go.
Oh, I love watching them when I'm bartending.
But I bet it was just to see the pole work in general. Like,
Oh yeah, and there's some girls that we have up there that are really good at the pole work
Really?
too. So I enjoy watching them.
Man, I hate watching the videos of the girls fall. Like, it's hard to. They'll get right back
Yeah.
up, but you know it hurts. You know what I mean?
Did you see the one where that girl fell from the really tall one?
That's the one I was just thinking of.
That smack was
Man,
real loud.
it looked like she broke her neck or something.
A little too high up there.
My hands are pushed for this reason.
So, what's your best story? Everybody always asks what's the awful story. What's like your best story of like, how would a perfect night go at work?
A perfect night?
Yeah.
Oh, everybody has a great time. No one fights, and I make a lot of money. That's an easy
win.
question. Easy question, easy answer.
So yeah, I guess nobody fights. You see some crazy shit up there, like some fights break out between like customers or clients or whatever.
Oh yeah, especially at like some of the more like hood things that I've worked at.
Right.
You know, people get into it a lot more at those kind of events than more classy events. So
how many nights a week do you work?
I work almost every day.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Every day.
I mean, I have so many jobs. Like I do content creation. I usually keep a 9 to 5 job, but I try to keep those very private.
So you like one way or another, I'm pretty much working every day. You feel like you waste a day.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely love to have my days where I'm doing nothing, but then I end up doing so much.
What would you tell a girl that wants to start like OnlyFans? Does it matter what they look like? Or like...
No, because you know what? Everybody has a market. Some of those BBWs, they have way more followers than anybody else. People love them, some big girls. And people can hate on me because I'm thick all day long, but I fit a certain category and I capitalize on it. So
what would you say your main like client demographic is? Like, is it like older guys? Is it younger guys? Like,
no, I feel like it's a lot of men around my age. A lot of young guys. Oh, young men are in my DMs like crazy. Like 18, yes. Like 18 to 24-year-olds, they try me all day, every day. I'm not dating someone that young.
You sound like you get tired of that shit.
Oh yeah, because I'm like, you haven't experienced enough life.
Can you keep a plant alive?
You gonna be the story they tell their grandkids or something. You're like,
no.
What,
I'm not doing it. Someone else can rock their world.
I remember you saying you don't really like, you're not looking to date or nothing like that. But like, what kind of guy do you look for? What kind of guy is it? Is it like
have?
Yeah.
Someone that you consider you be with.
Like, does money matter? Does it matter what he looks like?
I mean, for someone that I'm trying to take serious, I mean, I guess it's a difference between like I mean, I've had my fair share of like friend with benefit type relationships, and then like somebody that I was actually seeing. But as far as someone that I'm gonna take serious, like someone would have to. First of all, I don't want someone who has a lot of baby mamas. That's automatic no, because I only have one. I got one baby.
So is he allowed to have one?
2 is like the maximum that I'm willing to deal with.
I mean, that's pretty lenient. I'm not gonna lie. Are you gonna have any more kids?
No, my tubes are tied.
Done with that. Huh? Got you. What about like? You ever worry about like? Man, I always worry about getting too old. And then like, when am I gonna become a grandparent? You know what I mean? Like, I think do you feel like your kids are? Are they aware of what you do?
No.
No.
They're still too young. But I mean, they know I'm involved in social media a lot. My son's been asking like really recently. He's like, "How many likes does stuff get?"
Damn.
And I'm like, "Oh no, we're getting to these kinds of questions." Yeah.
You do. I can tell you.
He notices that I have a following.
Right. You got a ton of reactions and shit. I already noticed that. And that's kind of how you can tell. Like, because I've seen people with not even that many like friends or followers or whatever, but they'll get a huge reaction. So it's like a big portion of what they have is following them versus like a quarter of the people. Because I mean, if you got like 10,000 fans, like I feel like you got to have at least a couple hundred reactions, easy. Otherwise, it seems like it's paid for a lot. Do you believe in like buying followers, anything like that?
No.
Never had to.
No. Everything that I've done has grown organically.
That's dope. It's hard to get, like you said, you was on a Snapchat Spotlight. Like, how long you been doing?
Oh, people tell me I'm on the Spotlight all the time. They'll be like, "Oh, I saw you on the Snapchat Spotlight."
You don't even know.
I don't even know when I get put on it. They don't say.
They don't give you any kind of like
no,
warning.
You just get put in the spotlight.
Damn.
And it could be a random story.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like usually it's me shaking. It ends up with me shaking ass in some kind of way.
That's the big thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But I feel like that's what draws a lot of people to me is the fact that my butt is so big.
Do you ever get tired of that? Like, does it ever?
Yeah, I get tired of being sexualized.
Like over. Like,
sometimes it's okay. Like sometimes it doesn't bother me, and sometimes I'm like, yeah, I'm that bitch. But then other times I'm like, okay, enough is enough. Because it is.
Like I hear girls like kind of seem like they're gonna start this shit or do this shit, and it's almost for the wrong reason because it's for like validation. You know what I mean? And like you'll see some really pretty girls sometimes try to advertise it, but then they kind of slowly stop because I'm assuming their shit didn't take off like they thought it would.
Well, I think that's why I've started selling mostly because OnlyFans is a lot to keep up with, and then people don't want to pay that monthly subscription. People tell me all the time they'd rather just buy my stuff in bulk from me directly, and then like I said, that cuts out that middleman entirely. So me just using social media to sell my content has been way more profitable than using OnlyFans ever was for me.
I almost feel like that's like the most important thing you said, kind of like the girls that are watching, just because like OnlyFans seems like the way to go right off the bat. That's what everybody.
I mean, OnlyFans has its benefits, but it also, like I said, that 20% is a little like.
What about like Fansly or whatever it is?
I have one, but I honestly, I don't even think I think I maybe did like one photo dump on it, and I haven't been. I just had surgery, like I'm just getting back into doing content creation, and honestly, like I've been trying to like travel and have fun and get my mind right before I go back into it fully.
I feel like work with like a manager or a promoter.
Yeah, when I was with that bottle service group, that was the owner of that company was my manager.
Do you consider working with a manager now?
Possibly. I've had some offers. I've had some people reach out to me, some management companies reach out to me, but
Why did you reject those?
One of them, I made a comment about one of their other clients that I know personally, and I didn't like the comment that was made, so it made me not want to work with them. Just don't talk about your girls.
Right.
You have any bosses like acting appropriate? Because I feel like this is like one of those kind of bottle service. The managers are like strip clubs. Sometimes they're a little. You expect them to be kind of weird.
Oh no, like the manager of Night Trips. I haven't been there long, like I said, but he doesn't tolerate any kind of bullshit with us. So, like guys harass me at the bar all this. No, he'll say, "Leave my fucking staff alone and go talk to the entertainers. That's what they're here for." And so he gets on them pretty quickly. He doesn't. And he kind of watches us to just gauge how we're feeling too. And if someone's leg lingers a little too long or he sees a frustrated look on our face, he's really quick about getting on top of that.
That's what's up. Yeah. So he's always looking out. Do you ever have girls order like angel shots and shit like that? Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like,
no, but a lot of the girls don't drink. So they'll order like virgin drinks, or and then I'm very good about like, even in like busy nightclubs, if I notice a girl is like by herself, she doesn't have friends with her, I'll offer to take their drink behind the bar. Yeah. So, but no one's ever ordered an angel shot. But I have had people order some hurricanes.
But I just recently heard about that. But yeah, it was like girls can order that shit. It's kind of like lets the bartender know, hey, I'm in a weird situation. Look out.
Yeah, there's a lot of times we've had to peep, like just things like domestic violence happening and.
Right. Oh yeah, for sure.
I have seen one. I saw someone at one of my first jobs. I saw someone out of the corner of my eye drug someone's drink.
Oh shit, that's crazy.
And I just can't believe I even caught it. Because I was busy. I was making drinks back to back. It was a very busy night for me, and I happened to catch it. I snapped that drink out of her hand.
That's crazy. Yeah,
and I had security throw him out. No, I love when I have security at bars because I'm like, no, they're not. They gotta go.
You get beat up sometimes.
No, never beat up, but there's been some of the bars that I've worked at don't have. I hate when I'm at a spot where I don't have security because people just be acting crazy. Like there's one when I worked in Broken Arrow, there was this guy who came up and he was throwing a fit about something. Like there was a Hispanic man in the bar. He was wanting to listen to, Hispanic rap, and he didn't like it. He's an ex-convict, and he was very very apparently racist. And we were talking about something, and he said, "So you think it's?" He like slammed his hands on the bar, and he was like, "So you think it's racist when white people say the N-word?" And I was like, "Well," I'm just like looking around. I'm like, "Well, yeah, because it is." What the fuck?
Yeah, that's shit.
Drug drink is pretty serious. Like, did they ban that guy? Or?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was banned after that. Right. I didn't stay there much longer after that. But.
Yeah, that's crazy. You ever seen shit like you say you mentioned shootings earlier, like shit when you was working? Like, did you ever see anything happen?
Oh yeah, so at there was an event, a karaoke style event that was over on 21st and Garnett, like right before I quit working over there. and there was a shooting that we saw the whole thing happen. So they started a fight by the DJ booth. The DJ is asking them to calm down. It's not calming down. They start fighting in front of us, and then they're tussling all the way to the back of the building where they pull out the gun and shoot. And so everybody's screaming, everybody's running, everybody's ducking, trying to. I have no idea. I don't follow up the cases.
I mean, I always feel like when I'm like, if I see some bullshit out there or part of some bullshit out
I don't need to research it because I saw it happen in person and I didn't like it. So like, I'm like,
it's trauma.
Not big on stuff like that happening. It's traumatic, it's not normal. So
on a night that you've gone out that's, you're not working, you're hanging out with girls, do you do that very often? Do you go out to like clubs or anything?
Occasionally, yeah. Usually it's like I'll go out with my friend Alyssa or Ace, who is Rich's assistant. Big Rich is one of my best friends, so I go to support him quite a bit if I have a free night, but usually I'm at work. So
have you ever had anything crazy go down whenever you just go out?
Yes, a lot of times actually. So we were at an event before I came back from Mexico this most recent time, and I was telling this guy was following me, and I'm sitting here telling him, I told him politely no, I was seeing somebody when he was hitting on me, and he's following me while I'm telling him no, and he was like, no, we don't play that boyfriend and girlfriend shit here. And I'm like, okay. So I keep walking him and ignoring him until I have to run to somebody that I know to get him to back off, because he was just not taking no for an answer. So that's when a woman tells you no the first time, like, leave her alone and let her be. I try to reject people very nicely when I have to do it. Let that be, because you're embarrassing yourself after that. Boots and Shots. Shout out to Boots and Shots, because I do love that place.
That place is lit.
Yeah.
Just there.
So you ever like mace the dude or anything like that? Like I always hear girls talk about they carry like air mace or something.
No, I don't carry mace. I carry that 9mm. That Springfield is gonna get you before
you pulled it on anybody.
No, I've never had to. I take it to the range a lot though.
I feel like you ain't gonna hesitate.
No, if I feel threatened for my life, you're going.
That's what's up.
Have you had some incidents ever happen? Like, do you go downtown very often?
I don't. Like I said, I usually only go out. Tulsa is just not my city. Okay, so like the whole time I was in Miami, we were going out, we were drinking, we were having a wild ass time on the beach. I was outside fully. I feel like I can be comfortable there though.
Your vibe is more of like you got like a Cali or like a Florida vibe.
I get that a lot. I get when I tell people I'm from here, they're like, "What?"
No, yeah, I can definitely see that.
Especially the small town I'm from.
You ever thought about moving? Like you make more money somewhere else?
I want to move to Miami really badly.
Well, I think you'd crack off in Miami for sure. Like, it's just that vibe, that like Caribbean vibe or something.
Yeah, and I love it. I love like other cultures. I love to respect them, and I love to enjoy them. So there's a lot of Cuban influence down there. There's a lot of Dominican influence down there. It's very beautiful. And the water is gorgeous. I'm an ocean person. Like I love to be.
You ever do like cruises and shit? Like
no.
Then I've heard they're lit, but then I've heard that they're like awful stories too.
Yeah, I've heard a mix of both. I've just never done one yet.
I'm afraid to get seasick.
Tell us of another incident that's happened to you while you were out. You had a couple crazy incidents.
Let me see if I can think of any. Doesn't have to be a bad experience, but
No, in state.
Oh, okay. So when we were in Miami, we definitely had some people at a bar try to follow us. They were following us very creepily.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, I'm afraid to get like Natalie Holloway or something. You know what I mean?
Man. We had someone with us for protection, but I mean, obviously, I can't have my gun with me in Florida. You can't bring a gun with you through TSA.
I mean, I think you can now, no bullshit, but I don't want to give you nobody no wrong advice.
I don't think you can carry a firearm even in your carry-on.
No. You got to check it in, but yeah, like it's legit.
I mean, not carry, your check luggage, but I know you can bring liquor in there because I brought a bottle of Clase to. I definitely packed that hoe right in my luggage.
You drink a lot?
I mean, kind of. As a bartender, it's just kind of. I mean, I don't really necessarily hear like I drank when I went to the river last week, so like one time, and then I drank yesterday because I had a big cookout.
If a dude ever buys you a shot, you're like, bro, I'm really not drinking. Do you ever just like?
I'll just tell him no, I'm not drinking.
Yeah. I feel like that's like a big thing for like dudes trying to buy girls. They make money off it.
See the tattoo on your arm. When was your first? How old were you when you got your first tattoo?
16.
16.
Mhm.
Which one was that?
It's a lily right here. It needs to be fixed real bad.
You started off right in a bad spot.
Oh, and I was much smaller at that point, so I mean that's before I had kids.
Man, I've heard that's like the worst spot.
It actually didn't feel too bad. I like tattoos though. I don't think they hurt.
You gotta get.
I've had a lot of piercings too. I've had my nipples done. I have my clitoral hood done. I've had dimple piercings on my back. I've had my nose, my tongue, the sideways one, my lip.
Man, the obvious is like down there hurt. What was that like?
Oh, it hurt pretty bad, but it was like the fastest healing piercing I had. And I've had it for 7 years now.
Damn.
Yeah.
So is it hard to like girls will go to jail and they'll be like, man, I'm not putting that piercing back here. It'll be like their nipples or something. Like, nope.
Oh no, I've had my nipples done twice.
But like when you got
I
surgery,
would never get those done again. I do not, and my boobs are very sensitive since I've had them done. So like, I will never get nipple piercings.
I can't imagine. Y'all go through a lot just to.
I mean, the getting my boobs done was not painful at all. I didn't have any pain whatsoever from that. Now the tummy tuck, I will say that shit sucks, and it opened.
Yeah, like what's the recovery like on that?
But it's a full 6 to 8 weeks on a tummy tuck.
So like you be swollen and bruised the whole time?
Oh yeah.
Like,
I mean, anytime you get plastic surgery done, full disclosure, you're gonna be swollen and bruised. You're gonna look like someone beat the shit out of you. That's just what it is. You gotta heal.
Is it worth it?
Oh yeah, for a confidence factor, yeah. As far as like if you have an imperfection and you want to, I grew up with influences like Dolly Parton, where Dolly Parton is very open about if I find something that I want to get nipped and tucked, I'm gonna do it, and I do the same thing. If I want something done, I'm gonna make it happen.
I noticed the Anna Nicole thing on your tags.
Mm-hmm.
So, like you do have that Anna Nicole look though. Like she was pretty popular with that whole like.
I loved her.
Yeah, she was lit.
Yeah.
She was lit as fuck.
What do you wear back behind the bar?
Oh, usually like shorts and a shirt, like.
What kind of shoes do you wear?
Busted up sneakers because they're gonna get liquor on them and they're gonna be nasty anyway. I will never wear this. People will talk shit about me for not wearing designer or like nice stuff, and I'm like, I don't want to mess it up because it's gonna get liquor on it. It's gonna get nasty. So.
What's your best mixed drink?
I make a really good that one that I told you that I made, which is like Sprite, strawberry puree, lime, and Hennessy.
That does sound good.
It's really good. And then I'm aside from bartending, one of the best drinks I've ever made is just like I make a really good punch that you will. It's like every liquor.
You cook good.
Oh yeah.
I feel like you could toss some shit.
Yeah, I told you like I'd be when I'm seeing somebody like when I've got a man, and I really like him, he'll be getting like steak and tomahawk.
Oh shit.
Like tomahawk steak and lobster. I make lobster mac and cheese a lot. I'd be whipping it up.
Man, yeah, bring some food.
I mean, I made mac and cheese yesterday. I should have.
Oh man, you definitely should have. We would have ate. Why don't you do like a restaurant or something? I feel like you got, you know what I mean? You're getting up there with
let's say that the adult industry died tomorrow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What would you go and do? Like, what would be something you would, I don't know if it'd be a dream or if the adult industry's completely dead. What are you gonna do?
What do you mean, like no strip clubs or anything?
Like nothing.
Like what's your end game?
Porn's gone. Everything's completely done.
I mean, I would love to open up a business.
A business like something popping like.
What kind of business?
I really would love to design clothing. Really.
Really? Mm-hmm. You mentioned before you design some of your own stuff? Like,
well, I mean, I do my own makeup. I can even do prosthetics. So like, I'm really good with that as well. I just feel like I love doing makeup. I just feel like it's not a good career move for people who don't like to do soft glam all the time.
Right.
I don't like to do basic makeup looks. Like what I'm wearing right now is like not what I do when I'm like going out. I'll have like full graphic liner, rhinestones all over my face. Like, yeah, and I do cosplay a lot, so I like the dramatic looks.
What's like your cosplay character?
Like, my most requested is Velma.
Oh.
People love to see me in my Velma from
Scooby-Doo.
Wow. Yeah,
okay.
people.
I want to see it.
I've done Shigo from Kim Possible.
Okay.
Lola Bunny. People request that.
Really?
Make videos of me with that a lot. A lot of people had a crush on Lola Bunny from Space Jam.
Oh yeah. Remember, man, what was her name? Jessica Rabbit.
Oh yeah, people just tell me I'm shaped like her all the time.
Yeah. I can see that one.
You said you have like customers, like buyers.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that you have a top buyer?
Oh yeah, I have
someone that stands out among the rest of them.
Yeah, I have one guy that about once or twice a year I will go on a date with him. He takes me out. He just wants to be in my presence, but he gives me about 10K.
So that's like
a couple times a year.
Don't they call that something like?
I guess it would be considered like escorting, but like I do not, full disclosure, I do not hook up with Buddy.
It's like the girlfriend experience.
Yeah, it is a girlfriend experience.
Like, yeah. You just have a chick go out and eat with you or something.
Yeah. And he pays me a lot of money to do it. I get dressed up real nice.
What kind of food do you eat?
He is out of state, yes.
You get a good fillet or something? Like,
I will go to like Fleming's or. Oh, shit. Yeah, Bull in the Alley is one of my favorite places.
No, that shit's lit. I love that shit. Fleming's is dope too, though. Polo Grill, and I love Polo Grill. I don't really buy it.
With him dropping that kind of money, would you say that's more of like, does he say like crazy shit like he loves you or he's like in love with you or anything like that? Or do you think that's all love?
Yeah, like when I talk to him, he will be like, he'll be like, love you when I get off the phone with him. But I think he's just like
sugar daddy shit. Like, you feel like that falls into that category?
I mean, I personally don't have sugar daddies. I have splendid daddies. So how I explain that is like the men that are giving me money on a very regular basis that I don't sleep with.
They already know the expectations, like not that.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. They're paying for your time, kind of.
Yeah, you're paying for my attention because I purposely ignore everybody. Unless you're talking about money. Huh? Snapchat person. I'm telling you, I be getting them off Snapchat. I don't know.
I feel like all the money, everybody always says all the money is OnlyFans is in the DMs.
It is, because that's where you sell your pay-per-view. So like all of my content is like, there's like a few full nudes in there. Most of it is like lingerie though. So to see any more in depth, like nudes, anything of me like touching myself, right. The videos that I've recorded with other people, photos that I've taken, like doing sexual acts, all of those are pay-per-view.
So very clearly to get your attention, they need to spend some money.
Yeah, and I mean, if they want my attention bad enough, or if I'm not responding to them because they're really not talking about stuff, I'll get tips, and they'll just randomly tip me. That's a good way to get someone to talk to you.
Do you have a customer on your OnlyFans that stands out?
Not really, and just because, like I said, I haven't really been fucking with my OnlyFans. I haven't really even, let me see what the last time I actually even posted was. Let me see.
You feel like it's an obligation almost? Because I feel like girls feel obligated to post on there.
You kind of do. If you want to keep followers up, I just not given up on it, but like while I was healing from surgery, like I went and got my teeth done. I had surgery while I was there. And I've just been trying to like heal and like get my mind back right to be able to be posting like that. But for now, I'm just selling everything straight through social media. But I think the last thing I posted even, let's see, it was just a video of me. I'm fully clothed in it. It was a video of me twerking.
Really?
And that was on May 16th. So.
Do you feel like the Snapchat thing? Do you get like new subscribers every single day?
Yes. And I usually have a steady stream of like, I have like probably 100 people sitting in my request right now that I can't add because I have to delete people to do it.
Oh, really? So they got.
But they're following me still.
How many followers you on Snapchat? Something crazy. I didn't even know you could have to.
I mean, it only lets you have 5,000 friends, but people can still follow you. But like, I'll show you my insights of my stories.
Yeah, like what's your reach?
I'm about to show you. Hang on.
It's gonna be crazy.
My reach is pretty good actually on Snap.
If you make a spotlight and shit, you got no.
It says
you get paid from like Snapchat itself?
No, not yet.
I feel like you don't.
Okay, so here's the insights. Those are views to that story. And some of those are.
But one almost got 50.
Yeah, that one has 49.3 thousand, and that was someone shading me on anonymous messages, and me putting them in their place.
So the haters, it doesn't matter, right? Like, you still win.
Honestly, at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what they think. Like I got my body done for me, not for nobody else.
Your biggest haters, girls. Like
sometimes I think it's men. Really? Men are sassy.
Why? Because they get like rejected.
Yeah, like a lot of times I feel like I hurt people's feelings because I'm not into them. And so they'll be talking about me. But I get a lot of hate from girls too, which is crazy because I'm very much a girl's girl.
Right. Like you seem nice. Like you don't seem like you would have any problem with other girls that are pretty like you. Like
no, I love pretty girls.
You don't want to surround yourself by ducks.
Oh, I mean, everybody's beautiful in one way or another, like in my opinion, but
there's somebody for everybody.
Exactly. So I wouldn't say that I wouldn't hang out with people that are ugly. I just probably
sometimes you just gotta make it make sense though.
Mm-hmm.
I know you have some like awful like shit. Dudes send you dick pics, all that shit too, like crazy.
And I'm tired of them because their dick never looks clean. Their room never looks clean.
Debris
stop
in the
doing it
and shit. Like,
and stop doing it when people don't ask for it. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
Because if I want a dick pic from you, I'm gonna get it.
The upfront shit, like yo, like girls don't like dick pics. Like
no, we do when we like the person. We just don't want to see random dick.
It matters how you feel about the guy.
Do you have any shout outs or comments you'd like to give to anybody that's watching your video?
If you guys need a lash plug, Desiree Lashes. You need a nail plug, Nails by Bree.
Can you tell us where to find you on all platforms?
Yes, everything is Peachy TLC.
Peachy TLC.
Everything, Instagram, all that?
Yes.
Is it 10 to 11 carat?
It's not.
Man, I've been thinking that all week.
This is the outlet where we stay plugged in.